Hello North Fondy and welcome to another week of Google efficiency training. Today we're going to be going over some more attributes of Google Calendar. Now once again, if you are in your email, you can always find Calendar in the black bar up here, Calendar, or you can always go to Google Calendar through a link that you might have set up. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Calendar. Once you're in your calendar, as you can see, I have quite a few appointments, but I do want to mention that you can look at it through a couple different views. I like to look at it through a month view, but if you have a busy day, you can always look at your day view, where it'll list things, a weekly view, month, or you can even do 4 days. They're just trying to give you some options there. Now, we're definitely going to go over creating an appointment. Now, why would you want to create an appointment? Well, if you are trying to organize a meeting, perhaps with your team, an IEP meeting, just meeting with another teacher to collaborate, it's a great way to create an appointment and remind that person when it is. Instead of writing a post-it note or sending an email, this will put it on their calendar, so it'll help them remember when the meeting is. To make any appointment, you just need to hit create. And then just basically go through the steps. You need some sort of title for your event. Team meeting. You need to pick a date and a time. And you can pick all day. Perhaps if it's something you're scheduling with someone else on the weekend, you could go all day. But normally you're going to have a time that you set, and make sure to get that in there because you want to have the right time on their calendar. You do have the option of also repeating it. If it's a weekly meeting, you can set it to repeating weekly. You can even set it up every Tuesday or every Thursday. You can get very detailed with the repeat aspect on Google Calendar. Now you're going to want to pick a place, and one thing you might want to make sure to look for is this spot that says rooms. Perhaps you'd like to meet in one of the media centers. You can actually schedule the media center for an after-school meeting. So if you're looking for one of the rooms that's scheduled, look under Rooms. It's also where we schedule the Chromebook carts and the labs, but there's also a couple meeting spaces on there. Now, for sometimes if it's your room, you can just type in, for instance, Todd Hayes' room. It's not formally scheduled under Rooms, but you could just type it in so everyone who's invited to the meeting knows where it is. You also want to make sure to schedule guests, which is next to Rooms. And if it's in Todd's room, we should probably look for him. And you probably saw, I'll do that again there. But if you just start typing in someone's name, you get a pop-up of people that you might want to add if they're in our system. So you can just invite people that way, and they'll be automatically added. I want it on my calendar, so I'm going to leave calendar there. Description. Now this is a place that a lot of people don't fill in, but this is a great spot to put an agenda for your meeting. Perhaps you need to talk about technology or talk about the next PD video. Okay, you can have a whole agenda listed here, and then everyone who is invited to this meeting or this appointment will see that agenda or whatever is listed in there. Often for our PD videos, we list the video link in this spot, the description spot. Now another option, perhaps if you had something else you want to add, an attachment, there's this attachment option. If you click on that, add an attachment, you can look for anything that's in your drive or anything that somebody else shared with you. You even have the option to upload from your computer. So any document you can add on here, perhaps there's some notes or a document that everyone should see that goes to this meeting, you can add it as an attachment right there. Now another thing that we want to make note of is the reminder. Maybe you're making this meeting like a month in advance and you want people to make sure that they attend. You can have a reminder set up so that not only you will get a reminder, but everybody that attends will get a reminder, which is really nice. Now once you have everything filled in, all your guests, you have the room listed, you have the right time, you have reminders, you have a description, everything you need, you hit save, and it'll ask you right away, would you like to send invitations to guests? Now this is where You can send out invitations. That person will get an email. Whoever, in this case, I added Todd, so he would get an email saying that he's been invited to this meeting. Okay, I'm not going to send this one, but in real life, I would send it. Back to my calendar. If I did make my appointment, which I did, it looks like I did save it right here. A lot of people want to know how they can edit an event after the fact. It's pretty easy. If you've created an event, you can edit it. So if I click on this one, I made this event. You'll see it has team meeting, Todd Hayes in the Media Center. All I need to do is click edit event, and it'll take me right back in here. Perhaps I forgot to add one thing to my agenda. Okay, so it's very, very easy to create meetings in Google Calendar, and we love to suggest it for use to set up any team meetings or any appointments at all that you have during the week. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks for watching another Google efficiency video.